What's up? What's
What's
up?
up?
What's up?
How's it
Man,
going, man? It's week 6. It's another great week of NFL football, man, and it's been a good day for me. Good day for me, But before we get to that, we told you guys on Thursday that we were gonna have something special. We were gonna bring somebody on for you. So it looks like we got a whole AFC North crew here. Well, I mean, at least with three quarters of the AFC North.
yeah.
We got a guy, one of a good friend of the show here. We're definitely gonna see him again. But yeah, we got our guy Thomas here. So hey, hey Thomas, welcome.
Welcome, man.
Hey, all right.
Hey,
Sorry, timing. Listen,
it's good to have you, man.
I appreciate the special intro. Listen, crew, viewers. Sorry, I'm on my tablet and the camera just keeps rotating on its own. It's not me. But just bear with me. The voice is all that matters. I'm here.
No, it's just good to have you either way, man. Glad we could see you, so you're good.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, to get started, we got this. As usual, we got the Sunday night football game on. Um, Looks like the Chiefs are kind of putting this one away. It's 30-17. Detroit has the ball. They're trying to get something going, but
Straight up.
down by 13. 2 minutes left. I think the Chiefs are gonna pretty much handle this
Yeah.
one.
It's hard to blow this. It's hard to blow away this lead.
Yeah.
They've played well, but it's one of those games. I don't think the Lions played poorly. It just seemed like it's an unfortunate, turn of events. Jared Goff did his thing. Jared Goff plays relatively well against Mahomes. So
From what I'm
I don't think.
seeing, oh
Uh-huh.
sorry, Dome, but this line ain't been able to hold up tonight at all.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. I
And that's
heard
what I was
they had some injuries there.
yeah. Yeah, and that's what I was saying that the key to this game is gonna be the defensive line versus the Detroit's offensive line, honestly. But yeah,
Yeah. I
like you
mean,
said, golf isn't playing bad. He has the numbers look very good. I just think Mahomes took it to another level this game. And as I mentioned during our picks, just the sense of urgency from the Chiefs because the division is up for grabs still.
Yep.
They're 2-3 right now, about to be 3-3. When and you don't want to fall behind the division. So I just think they get up to play certain teams, and they're definitely gonna make sure they took the Lions down. So yeah,
and yeah,
Yeah,
that yeah,
this is a
so they
good
did the
win
thing.
because this is a good win because I remember the last time they played the Lions in this exact spot Sunday Night Football. Detroit got them. I think it was an opener, and
yeah,
uh, Kadarius Tony was goofing off. That's how long it's been.
yeah.
But yeah,
And
no,
this
this
is
is
the
a good win.
first time Mahomes has beaten Jared Goff in the Lions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, did he beat the Rams with Jared Goff?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Did he? No,
Actually,
remember they had that
The
legendary
shootout,
Monday
the
Night
50-point
Football
game.
game where
Yeah,
yeah.
they
yeah,
both.
yeah. 50-50.
I think Golf won that one
Goff
that
won
night.
that.
Yeah,
I think he
Goff won
did.
that one.
Okay, okay. Yeah, no, that's the one I was thinking of too. I thought, okay, Goff came through and won that. That was a great
Yeah,
game.
yeah, it was.
Hey, that was one of the classics right there.
Yep, that was
Yeah,
Thursday Night Football too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was like Baker versus Darnold last week.
yeah,
yeah. But I think the Lions gonna be all right. It's a road game against KC. Again, sense of urgency. KC, heart of champions. Can't win them all.
Yeah, yeah. All right, man. All right, let's get into some of these games this week, man. Because uh, I know over in the West Coast, you probably had to get real early to see this Denver versus the Jets game over in London,
yeah.
and honestly, just a disappointing game as a whole. Like both teams played horrible. Um, you know, Don, what you gotta say? What you gotta say about this game, man?
So I've been a big supporter and advocate of the Jets all season, and they just really disappointed me. Justin Fields disappointed me. Um, he didn't throw any picks, right? But it's more than just not turning over the ball. It's about moving the chains. and they just didn't move the chains. Granted, the Broncos have really good defense, but if you're gonna be a top tier quarterback, you can't throw for 45 yards in a game. Then you play all 4 quarters. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't think his job is in danger after this game, but it's just not a good display. We were talking about him keeping his job next season. With performances like this, it's gonna be really tough.
Yeah. And
I-
oh, sorry, Glenn, but let me just say this real
Yeah.
quick about the 45 yards. In the words of Johnny Manziel, there was a college quarterback that had like 60 yards in the game last week, and Manziel was on nightcap. He was like, 60 yards? Like, you supposed to have that in the first drive. Like 45 yards, that's terrible. That's first drive numbers.
And honestly, 52% completion percentage.
Yep.
And his run, he only had 31 yards rushing. So whole game, total yards is 76. Like, that's just awful. And before I get to Justin Fields, because I'm gonna really tear this team up. Before I get to Justin Fields, I want to talk about Aaron Glenn. Just the disgraceful coaching performance today. Honestly, this is one of those things where, like, I know it's his first year, but he's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it.
Jeez.
He's end of the season. He's finished.
Wow. Why?
This was a disgraceful coaching performance today. Honestly, it's what I saw, the play calls. If, like, I listened to this one with the sound on, and Kurt Warner is losing his mind. He's literally, like, as the plays is going on, he's like, what is the offense doing? Why are they running the ball? Like, and clock is ticking. Halftime comes, Justin Fields is looking at the sideline like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? And then the clock just runs out and halftime starts. They're mid. They're not like they're back in their own end zone.
Yeah.
They have a potential chance to score.
Yeah.
And Justin Fields looking at Aaron Glenn like, do something, like, tell me something.
Yeah.
And Aaron Glenn is just looking back at him like this.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Sean Payton isn't calling a timeout. So honestly, it was really sad, and I just think that I don't see how Aaron Glenn makes it past the end of the season. He'll be the coach for the rest of the year, and he'll say that he had a bad rap and a bad catch coaching the Jets. But honestly, what I'm seeing, he's just not good enough. It just terrible coaching. It was awful.
Yeah, Glenn, real quick, they just concluded Sunday Night Football just now.
Okay.
The Chiefs did their final victory formation. Looks like they're getting into a scuffle, actually.
They are, what?
But it's a good game for the Chiefs. I had the Lions winning, but I think the better team won here.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means for their division, which is maybe something we could talk about later after we finish talking about this Broncos one.
Yeah. So yeah, we get into that.
But real quick about the Jets and Aaron Glenn. Yeah, that time management situation going to happen. I didn't watch the game, but I seen that clip and
you saw that?
I heard the context surrounding it as well. Like, they had just ran a fake punt on 4th down before that,
and they got it.
Yeah, and it's like, and you don't go for it, but so I keep hearing they had a timeout, but when I was watching like the video clip, it didn't show they had a timeout under the thing. So I'm like, but again, I didn't watch live, so I'm like, maybe they did, it just wasn't showing, because, like, the scoreboard keeps track of timeouts and shows under there.
Yeah.
Like, I saw the Broncos had one, but I'm like, but even if you didn't have a timeout, no excuse. You should be playing the right at that spot. You can just throw a Hail Mary, or you can throw a quick out of bounds pass, something to the sideline, get out of bounds, try to kick a long field goal. It's really inexcusable, timeout or not. But yeah, this guy is at Aaron Glenn and Justin Fields. This is last chance for them.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit, Justin Fields, he ain't never gonna be a starter again after this year. The man, he's been exposed. You're bad. You've been at 3 different teams now. You've had many chances. You're not a winning quarterback. And Aaron Glenn, you're not head coach material, buddy.
And I don't want to.
I think. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Just to finish with Justin Fields here. I don't want to destroy him again because I'm a Justin Fields guy. I like Justin Fields, but after today, like, he's missing guys the issue I have with him is what I'm seeing is he's waiting for guys to be like, "Hey, I'm wide open." But like, if I'm running an out, I'm running out and out. You have to throw
Yeah,
it
throw me
before I
open.
finish. Throw the
Yeah.
route before I finish. Don't
Got
throw it to
to.
me when I turn around. I'm like, hey, then now
Got
throw it to
to.
me.
Cause on that out, you never really get open on that out. You feel me? The guy late, the guy can always undercut it. That out is one of the hardest throws to make. You gotta throw it with time, and there's no such thing as hey, I'm just sitting
And,
wide
and,
open.
and that's exactly what happened. Justin Fields throws it. Garrett Wilson almost made a beautiful catch, but the defender came and just swiped it away. Like, and that was it. It's
Oh, I know. You're talking about the Steelers game, right?
no. I'm talking about no. This you can see. You're saying it happened more than once.
Oh yeah, you remember the
It
Steelers
was on
game
that
when
last year,
Jalen
huh?
Ramsey took him out? You remember when Jalen Ramsey took him out for Garrett Wilson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a similar situation. He
Yeah.
could have ran that too. So many different choices he could have done there. Honestly, that's like he's playing. Is he scared to make a mistake? I don't know.
Yeah,
But what were you
and
gonna say?
honestly, Glenn, I don't want to sound like a hopeless optimistic, right? But guys, we're just 6 games in, like just some time. I told you, Glenn, you don't start biting kneecaps overnight. It takes a second. The Lions were 3-13 that year. Remember, they're 3-13. It's a tough season. Jared Goff did not look great. You know what I'm saying? It just takes time.
But no, listen, this is a bigger issue with Dome. This guy told Aaron Rodgers, "We good on you, bro. We good
Because
on
they
you, bro."
were, and wait, that's okay. That's okay.
It's not looking okay.
Yeah, of course. Now in the what, like I said, 6 games into the season, and just a reminder, guys, Russell Wilson looked good early in the season last year too.
But do you know how bad that looks, Dome? They basically swapped quarterbacks. Tomlin said, "I'm good on you, Fields." Glenn said, "I'm good on you, Rodgers," and said, "Whoop-de-doo," and look how it. So it really looks
But
bad when you look
no,
at it.
but that's
Man.
what I'm saying. Early on in the season last year, the Steelers looked good. Everyone hated Russell Wilson at the end of the season. There's a reason why. So
That's because Mike
honestly,
Tomlin can coach, unlike Aaron Glenn.
Mike Tomlin's been doing this for several years. This is Aaron Glenn's first year. Let's give him a chance. Let's give him a fair shake. Can it? And this is the thing, Glenn. You want to give rookies 3 years. This guy's a coach. He has to coach a whole team. 53-man roster, a whole 53-man roster. Prepare for a draft. Like, it's a lot of nuances that go into this. We can't be so ready and willing to cut somebody off after 6 games. It's
Okay.
unfair.
So let me tell you this. What I think the reality of the situation is, I don't think they'll both make it to next season. One of them, in my head, one of them is going to be gone.
Who's the backup? I'm wondering because they asked Aaron Glenn, "Are you going to start Justin Fields?" And he got pretty mad.
It's Tyrod Taylor.
Oh yeah, honestly, Justin Fields might get benched. I wouldn't be surprised because listen, I watched them play the Bucks. They look good. Now the Bucks defense isn't the best; they're pretty like average. But Tyrod Taylor, man, he looked good. He's looked better than Justin Fields has. That's all I can say. And Tyrod Taylor wouldn't have thrown for 45 yards today, as well. So I don't be surprised. That's my bold prediction. Don't be surprised if this man gets benched. Justin.
You don't think he makes it through the season?
Nah, he probably.
I like that one.
Wait, what did Aaron Glenn say in the press conference? Because I heard that press conference.
He said, "Come on, what kind of question is that? Everybody has bad
What
games.
kind of question is
All
that?
the players have bad games.
Of course.
I like that. He might suck at coaching, but he's good at being politically correct. I like that.
Man.
But shout out to the Broncos, man. Bo Nix and them. I was surprised they won by 2. I thought they was gonna beat them down. That's why I texted you a dome like you're crazy starting Justin Fields because how good the Broncos defense is. I didn't think the guy had a chance to do anything today. I thought
listen,
they would run it up on them, the Broncos.
Bo Nix wasn't that much better.
Nope, not at all.
I mean, he was better than Justin Fields, but I mean, it's not like he put on a good.
Yeah, he didn't put out a clinic.
It was very regular, honestly.
Wait, I think no one on the Broncos offense looked good.
Yeah, I think with Bo Nix, I think he needs to play a little more. Like he doesn't. I think he needs to play more free. He's playing very like Sean Payton's telling me to do this, so I got to do it. Sometimes the play is gonna break down. You gotta be special, and maybe that's what I'm waiting for, Bo Nix. Like I said, I give QBs 3 years. This is Bo Nix's second year. I'm waiting to see him like when things don't go right, like figure it out.
Yeah, I hate to be this guy, but I think he needs some better weapons, some elite weapons. I really don't know anybody on that Broncos offense, honestly.
Cortland
It's like
Sutton,
they've loaded
J.K.
up on
Dobbins.
defense as well. Like every first round pick since Peyton's been there, it's like they're always taking a defensive guy. I don't know what's up with that, but I like to see them get some true like Pro Bowl talent. You feel me? So we'll see.
I think they got one bona fide weapon, which is Cortland Sutton.
That
But
guy's yeah.
outside of that, they got guys that need to prove something. Especially for me, someone who really needs to step up on offense there is Evan Ingram.
Oh yeah. I know that name. Yeah,
They need it. They need him. They need him. But I don't think they'll get him, to be honest with you. But yeah, let's move on here. We spent a lot of time on this game because it was very controversial. But we're gonna let's move on to the upset. I wouldn't call it the upset of the week, but
Yeah, definitely not of the week.
yeah, it's definitely an upset with the Dallas Cowboys versus the Carolina Panthers. High scoring. I think we were talking on Thursday. Definitely knew it would be like a high scoring game because
Yeah,
both these teams don't really play defense.
yeah.
So this was a 30-27 Carolina wins.
Yep.
Which surprised me. I've been on the Cowboys, are underrated.
Yep.
I've been on that train for a little bit, and this is a big letdown because they win this game, they're second in the division over the Commanders.
Yeah.
They lose this one, they have an uphill battle now.
Glenn,
yeah.
I'm actually a Panthers sympathizer, so it's I'm actually disappointed in myself for not picking them to win when we did our picks. But I'm not sure. I'm sure I didn't pick them.
No, you didn't.
So, yeah. So I think that we need to really evaluate. Maybe they have more to show us this season or not. And Rico Dowdle looks good.
Look,
We were
I don't
talking
want
about him fantasy a couple weeks ago, man.
I know it's only 2 weeks, but I don't want to see Chuba Hubbard again.
Ever. He literally cannot be involved.
He had 200 yards rushing last week.
And 200 scrimmage yards.
200 scrimmage yards this week?
Yeah. Yep. My days.
He's playing like he's Jamal Charles or something.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But
the question now becomes is how sustainable that is. He had 30 carries, 183 yards, 6.1 per carry.
It's not sustainable. Nobody's gonna average that, right?
But this kind of game is why I've always been skeptical about Dak Prescott because I didn't watch. But listen, but let me finish. I didn't watch, but I'll be checking on Skip Bayless's tweets. From what I heard, how the game went is that the Cowboys did have the ball with a chance to win the game, kill the game off, but they didn't. They went backwards or something. Just from what I read, and then they give the ball back to the Panthers, and they don't get the ball back. And you got to know that your defense is sorry. We know the Cowboys defense is sorry. So when you got that ball, you gotta go. You gotta make them play. So he balled out, and he always does. He always balls out, but just comes up a little short, or he gets garbage yards. Like that's middle of the pack Dak right there. Like this game, really proved that because they were favorites. They shouldn't be losing this game, and
no way.
There should have been a sense of urgency. They could have, made something happen in their division. Because for the Panthers, they got no chance. They're not winning the NFC South. That's the Bucs all day long.
Yeah,
they're gonna be fighting for a wild card spot. And this is even a more terrible loss for the Cowboys because y'all gonna be battling for a wild card spot with the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So
them
it's
tiebreakers.
a bad L. Bad L.
Hey, I just want to say, we don't have to spend too much time on this game, but shout out to George Pickens. 9 catches, 168 yards and a touchdown. This offense just fits him more than it did at Pittsburgh, and that's all right because we got DK balling for us, so it's all good.
Yeah, and Dak be throwing that thing. Now that's the one thing I respect about Dak. He be throwing that thing. That thing. He's actually mad accurate. Dak is, but just in winning time, he's just not there. He should be there. This is like damn near his 10th year in the league, but we'll see. Season isn't over. They're not in a bad spot because they got that draw. They're what are they? 1-2-1 or 1-3-1 or something like that.
2-3-1.
2-3. So they're not in the worst spot right now because of that draw. But
it's possible.
we'll see.
They
and Bryce Young, What you want to say?
No, they're not out of it, like you're saying.
Yeah. Bryce Young, I still don't feel like he's improved. I think Dave Canales has actually surprised me and been a really good head coach. Baker's former offensive coordinator, 1 year offensive coordinator, and straight to head coaching.
Baker disciple.
Yeah, Canales has really surprised me. He's working. I wouldn't say miracles, but he's working a good job with Bryce Young. Bryce Young can make plays when need be, but he's still like not a big game changer in my opinion at quarterback. He still struggles to get like 200 yards and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I still like to see more from him throwing, but he's getting smarter, reading the game well, and playing big in clutch moments, which is what matters most.
Yeah, man. We somebody in the comments talking about the tie game won't work for the Cowboys on the long run. It could. I could see that if they get down the line.
I actually wanted to say I don't agree because of how that division looks.
They got to worry about the wild card though. They're not winning the division.
Of course, but I'm saying the Giants are there. They've been looking good. I think the Giants are also what? Are they 2 or 3?
2-4.
They're 2 and 4. Okay, so they're up by the tiebreaker.
See that 2-3-1 better than 2-4.
They gotta win these games. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying they gotta win these games because the Giants could go and beat the Panthers, and now we're having a complete because the Giants are scrubs. That's what they're showing us right now.
Yeah.
You gotta clean up. You gotta eat while the eating is good.
Hey, it's gonna be interesting to see if even Jackson Dart is really that guy. But to Bryce Young, real quick, I'm not seeing it. I think I'm out on Bryce Young. This is his third year, right? If I'm not mistaken, this is his third year. So I'm just not seeing it. I'm being honest. I don't know what I'm waiting for.
Waiting to see if he's gonna make the playoffs. Listen, if he makes the playoffs, it might change your mind.
Okay. No, I'll let him complete his third year then. I'll do that.
So I think what the problem is, right, Glenn? I think your expectations and maybe the media's expectation is they want to see Bryce Young that they saw. They want to see the Bryce Young that they saw in college. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is the NFL.
But you're the number one pick.
Yeah. So what? So was who was Caleb Williams? And you said that he's still good.
No, I say I give him 3 years. This is his second year. We'll see how he does.
Oh my days. I think that not everyone's game translates so pretty.
Yeah.
Glenn, maybe it should be 3 years with the same head coach,
Okay.
But this is his second year with Canales, and I think that'd be like a little fair caveat to have with certain guys,
Yeah.
Let you get 3 years under the system because I can see why you're skeptical of Bryce Young, but there's a little belief for me in him. But we're gonna see. I want to see what they do this year. I was just looking at the schedule. They play the Jets next week, so.
Oh yeah.
So they should be moving to 4-3.
Adom got the Jets winning that one. He already said it last week.
Which one? Which one?
I'm telling you right now, I'm picking Carolina.
Panthers versus Jets.
Oh. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna stick with my guns. But Thomas, just to go back on what you said 3 years with the same head coach.
Yeah.
Justin Fields never had that treatment. Fields never had that treatment. That's the conclusion of my thing.
Justin Fields never repeat the season with the same head coach or OC. That's true.
So
listen,
is it Justin Fields or is it everyone else? We don't gotta talk about it. I'm just putting it out there. Let's just move on to the Cardinals Colts.
Yeah, let's move on because I don't even know how to argue that right now because I don't know.
Cardinals Colts, guys. Man, 31-27. Indiana Jones, man.
Indiana Jones. We got Arizona versus the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts come out with the win, 31-27. The Colts move on, and they're 5-1. I think they're the last undefeated team. I mean, they have the best record in the AFC, right or no?
High chance.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, the Bills have only dropped one as well. I think they're playing tomorrow to be tied with the best record.
They play tomorrow. So honestly, for me, real quick on the Cardinals, and I'll move on to the Colts because the Colts are really the team to talk about right here. Shout out to Jacoby Brissett. Did what a backup should do. Come in, make the game competitive. They had opportunities to win this game, so it wasn't like Yeah, at some point during this game, I kind of thought that Arizona could win. Honestly, like they were really competitive. But honestly, the Colts are a good team. They're just a good team. It's not even Daniel Jones is good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he's been playing well. Let me say that. But I really just the team top to bottom. I love the coach. They're just they're good. They're good. I don't think it's one thing they do. I think it's everything. They do everything well. So I think this is going to be a good sign for the Colts. I see the Colts being a problem later in the season.
Oh yeah, I can agree with that. I can stand with that one.
John,
Um,
Jonathan
and
Jonathan Taylor.
look, honestly, Glenn, it's not just Jonathan Taylor. Granted, he's part of it, but like I think the team looks good from the top to the bottom. Like they have a really stout defense. Quiddy Pay. Man, I'm trying to think of the other guys that they have on their defense, but I know they have a good couple pieces on their defense. The linebacker there, I'm just blanking on his name.
Well, you
But
got
even on,
Franklin.
yeah,
Yeah.
yep. They have Tyler Warren, Michael Pittman. Man, the Colts might be a real deal. They might be a
Yeah,
real deal.
Daniel Jones out there. I think he wear number 17 too. He out there looking like Josh Allen at times. For real, for real. I'm watching. I'm like, he big, he fat. He might be faster than Allen. Yeah, Daniel Jones. He found a home.
Yeah.
He's a guy. But I'm about to get back on the Cardinals because listen, they got robbed fourth and 7 or fourth and goal at the 7-yard line. Trey McBride getting held in the end zone. They ain't now the
Yeah.
refs ain't
He
had the balls to throw that flag away at the Colts arena because they know because that's gonna be a spot foul. I think. Well, if you call a holding 5 yards, let's go put it at the
automatic
2-yard
first
line.
down.
Yeah, automatic first down, 4 more cracks at it, and I like Brissett's and the Cardinals' chances to get the ball in the end zone and win the game. McBride got held. It was actually ridiculous,
Yo, he
but
ran straight to the ref. He's like, what are you seeing?
it was bad. He was being held coming out of his break, and I feel sorry. Shout out to Jonathan Gannon because you be coaching your butt off, but these players and these refs. Last week you got DeMarcado cutting up, acting a fool. And then you got guys can't go to the ground after getting an interception. Want to game over? Just go down, bro. I like Jonathan Gannon. He's a good coach, and his
He
record
is.
might not reflect it come the end of this year. But I definitely don't see him getting fired. But nah, it was a shame. The Cardinals, man, the Colts defense really couldn't stop them. I was like, the offense was clicking for the
Yeah,
Cardinals. It was really good.
and people were hurt too. Marvin
Mm-hmm.
Harrison was hurt for a while. Michael
Now,
Wilson was out for a while.
now let's talk about Marvin Harrison Jr. This guy is a bust. This guy is a nobody. This guy is just name. This
Glenn
guy
don't like that. Glenn said give him 3 years.
he showed up in the stadium his dad used to play in and he put shame to his dad's name. For real, for real. I don't like him. Every time I see him, he got that same blank look on his face. He has no it's like he has no passion for the game. And I remember, and a lot of people do this these days. At Ohio State, he sat out like the last bowl game. A lot of people do it. But even I don't know, even when he was sitting out, he on the sideline, he looked disengaged, got that same blank look on his face. I just and again he had like a game where he had mad drops early in the year.
Yeah.
Or one of the games I think it cost him a game, but I don't know if this guy loves football. Really, I don't know. Marvin Harrison Jr. He's a big letdown, especially when you see the other Ohio State guys eat him. Jackson Smith Najigba, Emeka Ibuka, all these other guys. It's Marvin Harrison Jr. That guy. Kyler Murray needs some more help because again, people are he's got immense talent, but he's not a leader. But these other guys don't even have like the ounce of Kyler Murray's talent, in my opinion. Like, who is this receiver? His other best player, James Conner, out for the season. You feel me? You got DeMarcado doing goofy stuff. So I feel sorry for Kyler Murray, and I feel sorry for Jonathan Gannon. Their weapons are just some fools, in my
Trey
opinion.
McBride is a top tight end though. I like Trey McBride.
Yeah, he looked good, but even then, I was seeing on Twitter, people be quick to blame Kyler Murray. They're like, look, Trey McBride gets his second touchdown of the season when Kyler Murray ain't playing. It's like, okay, so Kyler just always to blame. But yeah, man.
Let me just touch on that backfield real quick. It's getting a little dicey and interesting. Glenn, I don't know if you're paying attention. around 12 o'clock, they made an announcement they're gonna bring this damn night guy in there, right?
Yeah, I mentioned Bam Knight to you before.
Yeah, we mention people, but not everyone is real, right? They
Yeah.
brought him, and honestly, I thought it was a play just to get blackballed the other guy, Amari DeMarcado, but it doesn't. I don't know why they're not just sticking with Michael Carter. It
Yeah,
doesn't make sense.
honestly, man, like Thomas was saying, they lost James Conner. They also lost Trey Benson.
Yeah.
I mean, Michael Carter, okay, you can go with him. Bam Knight didn't look bad. I mean, he looked like he was the goal line guy. Honestly, with this game though, like
Mm-hmm.
I really think the Cardinals are just like a series of misfortunate events. They can easily be 4-2 with the rest of the division,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like the team has just turned. The Will Johnson is on the injury report every single week.
Yeah,
The
he can't recover.
the defense is inconsistent. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. Honestly, Trey McBride is a really good tight end. Marvin Harrison, I'm I just I want to like him because his dad. Like growing up, watching football,
Yeah,
Marvin Harrison was the guy. He was the
yeah,
guy. So when you see his son come in, you just wishing his son can be that.
right.
But honestly, he's just dropping passes. I don't know if he's, and like every time he scores a touchdown or he does something great, it's like a charity event. It's like everybody's like, oh yes, he did it. Finally,
back. He caught the ball.
Yeah,
That's
it's like,
job. That's his job.
we're so
Bronny
happy.
James type vibe.
Yeah, it's like, well, he has talent. Don't get me wrong. He was an elite college player, elite.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just waiting for it all to get together in the NFL. We'll see what happens to him.
Wait, real quick, guys. I know we had some stuff planned, but we got a question that I know that Thomas would love to answer
Okay.
in the comments. The question is, are the Ravens done?
I've waited a long time for you guys to not make the playoffs just so I can hate on Lamar. But unfortunately, this won't be Lamar's fault. But yes, the Ravens are done. I don't know how much longer he's going to be out, but even when he comes back, and again, this is another surprise result. It ended up being the way I thought it'd go, but I thought it took him a while. It was like 3-3 going in a half, but I thought the Rams would beat the brakes off them.
Yeah.
It ended up that way, but I saw he had like lost his best weapon. Stafford lost Nakua like at some point in the game, but he came back. But yeah, man, the Ravens are done. The defense is, play like a Raven and stuff. That defense, it doesn't do that anymore. And that's been part of the reason why y'all have been so good, because y'all defense have always been so good as well. And without that defense, and without Lamar, and even then, one of his best weapons, Mark Andrews, he looks washed. He looks done. I heard he's up for trade. And that's when you know your team is done. When you're getting at the point where your most reliable weapon over the years you've been dominant is on the trading block. It's just looking done for you guys. Yeah.
Hey, let me say this. I want to add something to that. I think we've seen this before with the Ravens. I think the Ravens are done. I think that they'll be lucky to get the wild card. Lucky. If they get a wild card, they'll get the 7th seed. They will get that last seed. So with the Ravens, honestly, they're gonna have to pull off what the Bengals tried to pull off last year. Their defense is just bad. The defense is bad. I don't know. The defense, I'm looking at it and people are just doing whatever they want to the defense. They're 1-5. 1-5. That means, so how many games left do they have? 1-5. They play 17 games. That's 11 more games. I would say that they probably get to 10 games to make the playoffs. They gotta go 9-3.
Glenn.
We'll see. You play the Browns twice. You play the Steelers. Well, you play the Browns one more time. You play the Bengals twice, right? You play the Steelers twice. That's just in the division. You gotta play the Packers.
Look, I'm gonna say this here, and I just want everyone to write it on their walls. The Ravens are locked in the playoffs.
Okay.
Just wait.
What about the division? Let's make a bolder take. What about the division?
So okay, I don't believe in Aaron Rodgers here. So I think we'll find a way to come lead the division at the end. Honestly, I still think that we could get AFC North again. We can be the Kings of the North.
I don't see it.
Of course you won't see it. You didn't see it last season too. That's what I'm saying. All this,
No. Last season there was still a chance. No, last season we were only leading it by 2 games. This one, y'all are 1-5.
And I'm telling y'all don't forget who Lamar is.
Y'all got the same
Don't
record as the
forgetting.
Browns, right?
Don't
Y'all,
forget.
let that sink in. Y'all got the same record as the Browns right now. If
okay.
y'all got a chance, the Browns got a chance. Let that sink in.
All right, come on. So are you trying to tell me that Lamar isn't better than Dylan Gabriel?
If we going off record, and remember, Browns play like a 4th place schedule as well. So since you talking schedule, I'm just saying. And the Browns defense is way better than the Ravens defense. Let's keep it a buck right there.
Oh, that's number 1 defense in the league.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, but I was gonna say Harbaugh he's actually a bit to blame for this. This is how I'm gonna blame Harbaugh is you gotta know your quarterback's history. He gets injured. I think, again, in his career, he's only had 1 season where he's played all the games. So for you to have Cooper Rush as your backup going in this year, Cooper Rush is ass. And again, he's nothing. And like they say, people say, like, yeah, why you got a guy that can't even run the same system as Lamar, you know? Like, he comes in as a whole different system. You can't even get into your bag like you would with Lamar. Because Cooper Rush ain't moving a quarter of what Lamar moves like. So I blame Harbaugh for this. And since Lamar's been there, they've had like 3-4 different backups. It's like, why can't you keep a solid backup, you know? Like most teams with a really good quarterback does. They have a guy that's just content with, sitting behind a great guy. But
look, they brought in the Pro Bowler Huntley on today, man.
Oh, did they? He's back on the roster?
Yeah, they brought him in today.
Well,
but that's what the Ravens do. We produce quality quarterbacks. So, they can't just sit on the bench forever. Other teams want them. So we gotta let them go. Spread their wings.
No, he's the blame.
Let's not sit on the Ravens too long, bro. Let's move right along.
He's the blame because it's no excuse. Because when I look at the Giants got 2 quality backup quarterbacks, and Jameis and Russ could start. They could start for y'all right now, both of them. But again, the backup quarterback. I talked about this with y'all pre-show. Yeah, like again, we saw Jacoby Brissett balling out. Mac Jones has won some games. There's been some backup quarterbacks out there doing their thing, and you got to have one, especially if you got a great quarterback. You see what the Bengals look like without one. Had to go make a trade for Flacco. Heard he performed pretty well, but if you got a great quarterback, man, you got to have a good backup quarterback. You just got to.
Yep. Yeah. And there's no Derrick Henry, as you say. He played well.
Yeah, and even as real quick, Derrick Henry's nothing's been going right for y'all. Y'all blew that game against the Bills. Derrick Henry's been fumbling games away. Your defense is sorry, which usually isn't sorry. Everything points to this just isn't y'all year. Y'all not making the playoffs.
All right. October 12th, 11:38. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right. So we can move on. I think the next one we got here is Seattle and the Jags, right?
Yeah.
Or no, am I skipping one?
No, that's it.
Yep. So honestly, I was scared of this game just because I wanted to see if the Jags were real, and it turns out the Jags are not real. I'm glad I didn't pick the Jags to win this game.
I was hoping you did. I was really hoping you did. I was begging you to.
It's Sam Darnold. He's looking good. He's looking good. Honestly, he's doing what he got to do. I like what I'm seeing from the connection with him and Njigba. We just talked about the Ohio State guy. We got another Ohio State guy here, man. And honestly, Njigba looks like all pro this year. We'll see. Obviously, it's a long season, but that's how great he's playing. The Seattle has a good defense. Trevor Lawrence, he didn't play bad, but sacked 7 times.
Mm.
It's one of those things, man. It's just Brian Thomas finally had a sighting, right? We've been waiting for Brian Thomas for so long.
Yeah,
especially fantasy wise, But yeah, this game was Seattle's game. It's an 8-point difference, but honestly, Seattle pretty much had control of this game.
Yeah, and just back to the sacks. Just our 5 guys. Justin Fields got sacked 9 times. Throwing it out there.
All nine was probably on him.
The whole game, I can't complete any passes.
Hey,
that's all I'm saying.
I don't want to go back to that. We're gonna have a ramble. We're gonna have a ramble because there's some things you got to do. Anyway. Yeah.
But yeah, back to this game. Yeah, we were talking about Sam Donald. He looks really good. He's been doing really well. 16 for 27, 2 touchdowns, no turnovers. The running game was even stagnant this game. And they're still able to make it happen. Um, and guys, you guys really need to listen to us on this fantasy talk, man. AJ Barner did his thing
AJ
again.
Barner.
Did his thing again, man. Tight ends are hard to find.
They are. I messed around with that bum Andrews this year, and you see, if the Ravens trading him, I'm just gonna cut him. That's what I'm gonna have to do if the Ravens trading him. But the Jags have surprised me this year. I didn't think Liam Cohen would be a good head coach. They've got some wins. Believe they got a positive record. Yeah.
Yep.
Jags have been surprised, and what's been most surprising is that defense.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, they lost, but they only gave up 20 points. It's not bad. It was a one-score game. They lost one-score game. Not bad. I don't know the impact Travis Hunter's having on the defense, being a two-way player. I haven't watched too much, but Jags have been surprising. I was kind of counting on them to suck, so the Browns could get like a top 5 pick. Have a top because the Browns would have a top 5 pick alone, but they made that trade with them so they could get so the Jaguars get Travis Hunter. I was hoping the Jaguars would suck so the Browns get a top 5 pick.
Don't worry, the verdict ain't out yet. We don't know.
It's looking like it's gonna be like a top 17 pick more than likely. Jags probably slide into the playoffs, but AFC South ain't no joke. They used to be like one of the weakest divisions. But you got the Colts 5-1. You got CJ Stroud and the Texans looking good. They starting to hit their stride. AFC South is gonna be a fight. Titans ain't nothing. Cam Ward trash. I just had to throw that out
there. He's trash.
Yes, he is, buddy. And bro, honestly, these guys are getting so bad at evaluating quarterbacks. I'm sorry, but like Cam Ward, they just like consensus because it's looking like Jackson Dart's the best quarterback in this class, and he went 26.
It's early. It's early. I keep trying to tell you, it's early in the season. It's early.
I don't care how early it is. You can just tell from the way the guy just commands the offense, throws the football, bro. And Cam Ward, he be struggling to get 200 yards. He lucky he has a win under his belt. He should be 0 for just like that other black quarterback, Justin Fields. He really should be 0 for. He's lucky he's got a win under his belt. But sorry to sidetrack, but yeah.
I once again, me, I give you guys chances. So I give Cam Ward a little time.
Yeah, I definitely have some grace for Cam Ward, honestly, and all I've heard are good things about his work ethic. So,
we'll see.
Yeah,
but real quick, Jags defense. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if it's real or not. We're gonna see.
And honestly, if the Jaguars are good, this is gonna be the reason why. It won't have anything to do with offense.
It should though.
It should, but I don't think it will because when I watch the offense, I'm not impressed.
But yeah, every now and then I always bring up the Browns draft next season, how it could be either amazing or it could be horrible. So we'll see. Hopefully, they don't fumble this. But yeah, let's move on to the game of the week. This is the game of the week to me. I know the Chiefs and the Lions just played, and it was a good game. I'm sure everybody enjoyed it. But the Bucs versus the 49ers, this game, man, this might be I don't know how y'all felt about this game, but I was just amazed just watching the whole thing. It was just Baker Mayfield he's an elite player to me. We got to talk about where we rank him. We can get to that. We can get to that at some point. I feel like we might have a little time to get to that.
Yeah.
But Mac Jones looked awful.
He actually literally just everything he did in the last 2 weeks, he literally just threw it all in the trash.
I know he was last couple weeks he's been playing really well. Controversy was whispering and about to get started, but now it's looking like there's nowhere near that.
Yeah.
Baker, 2 touchdowns, 250 yards. You got Rashard White. He finally got his name right. He played okay. No Bucky Irvin there. He once again he's really good out the backfield. That's like kind of what I like. Mecca Ibuka got injured, and this is why I wanted to bring up. Emeka Ibuka got injured. So now Mike Evans injured. Emeka Ibuka's injured.
Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin's injured. There's still a Shepard even was on the field. I barely saw
And
him.
he was there.
Yeah, no, he caught like a couple. He caught like one big play or whatever.
Yeah, he had 2 passes, 1 for 36. That's what
yeah.
talking about.
But honestly, Baker, like, what he doesn't like his weapons go down. He gets injured and he elevates his play. I don't know
whether y'all gonna play or not. We gonna win this game.
Yeah, it's like this guy is. Every time I watch him, he does something that just makes me say, "Wow, this guy is sensational." I don't know. I don't like if as a Cleveland Browns, the owner, the GM, Stefanski, every time you watch Baker play, like you should just say, "Oh, we messed up." I don't think they can say that to themselves, but like just watching Baker, you got to know like you messed up.
I think they already know it's a bad move.
I think in their head they're so like prideful about it. I don't think they'll admit it.
I think they'd be like, well, Deshaun's been injured most of the time he's been here. That would be the excuse, in their head. I mean, it's kind of factual, but even then when he was playing, he wasn't doing shit. But yeah, exactly. I think that could be the excuse. But listen, about these receivers, I've actually been telling myself, the Bucs actually have the deepest receiving core in the league. Now, I know people always talk about, who's the best receiving duo, Chase and Higgins, blah, blah, blah. But if we go like 1 through 6, I'm telling you, these Buccaneers receivers are some balls. From Mike Evans to Godwin to Ibuka to McMillan, who hasn't played this year, to Taz Johnson. I think he went undrafted just because he's a very undersized guy, but he's a speedster. Yeah. He caught a ball, Baker threw him. I see a lot of receivers drop that pass all the time because it's a fingertip catch.
What a catch!
Fingertip catch, and he caught it. I was like, yo,
bro,
he flipping all over the place, not like Nani from United. I'm like, yo, But no, listen, and even Sterling Shepard, they had picked up Sterling Shepard like a year ago when Godwin got injured or something, but Sterling Shepard was on his way out the league. Wasn't looking good for Sterling Shepard, and man, he's nice with it. Baker can count on him, but the Bucs actually have a very, very deep receiving core. Like, and this Cameron Johnson guy, that's a guy that I never knew, but he made a name for himself today. But also, I will, give the 49ers some excuses. The captain, and Romo kept talking about this throughout the broadcast, the captain of the defense, Fred Warner, did go out. There was a lot of miscommunication, some busted coverages going on, but hey, some trash quarterbacks wouldn't even take advantage of that. But, Baker and his 3rd, 4th, 5th string receivers, they made it happen. But, don't sleep on these guys.
Though, Fred Warner, that was a good catch. Yeah. No, I mean, like mentioning that he's injured, that was a good point. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Just because he's a Maryland native, I just want to give a shout out to Sean Tucker.
Yeah,
he's
44.
We were talking about last season. He's a Maryland native, man.
Yeah. He's really, bro. He's really good, man.
Yeah.
He could be a number 1 on some teams. He's really good, bro. Sure. He runs the rock, man. He kind of reminds me of Nick Chubb, just like powerful, just stocky, just runs hard,
fast.
Man.
He's
got speed. Well. I mean, every time I see him run, I'm like, man, that's like Nick Chubb. But I was about to say about that play that's like going viral on Twitter, the 3rd and 14 that Baker scrambled for. Listen, they're up 1 point, and I'm like, man, 3rd and 14, y'all give the ball back, bro. They about to go take the lead. I'm getting mad because I'm like, Baker got to win this. This is good for the MVP, you know what I'm saying? And this is like, who's going to go to 5-1? Because, the Bucs defense is average, and they can be had. They can be had. Again, there's been a reason why they've won like a lot of 1-score games because, the defense doesn't always come up clutch, and it's up to Baker to go out there and do his thing. But I'm like, man, and when he converted that 3rd and 14, it was because then 2 plays later, Tez Johnson touchdown. It was like that literally changed the game. The game was won on that play right there alone. He won the play with that game. It was amazing. It was a big time play, man. It was I was thoroughly impressed.
As the play was happening, I'm like, is he gonna go down? He just kept bringing tackles, and then he falls back and stretches the ball. Like, I'm like, yo, Baker. Look, Baker, man, he reminds me. I always say this. Y'all probably heard me say this already. He just reminds me of like that college, that high school vibe of a quarterback who just has the fire, just galvanizes the team, and like just puts everybody in his shoulders and just like, hey, we're gonna win this.
Yep.
Baker is sensational. MVP for real.
Yeah. But also Chase McLaughlin, get it together, buddy. Get it together. You've missed like 5 kicks this year.
Yeah, but
It's
he's been
getting
winning
bad.
y'all some games. He's been winning the Bucks some games.
But had he made the field goals earlier in those games, he wouldn't have to be on the line to win them. He needs to tighten up. He worries me, man. He worries me. I'm surprised he hasn't been cut. He only hasn't been cut because he gets a second, third chance to make right. But Chase McLaughlin, you need to fix up, buddy. And the thing is, like, he has the record. He made a 65-yarder outdoors this year. And then you missing a 49-yarder. You missing a 35-yarder. Like, he's so inconsistent, but he has the leg and like he can do it. But yeah, Chase McLaughlin, that's probably the weakest link on the team is the kicker, which might sound like no big deal, but in those big games, it can be a big deal. So McLaughlin need to fix up.
Hey, I want to shout out was Kayshawn Booty. You was hating on him. I gotta bring him up.
Wait, I wasn't hating on him.
You said he wasn't gonna be relevant in fantasy.
Wait, it was Kendrick Bourne I was talking about.
Oh, Kendrick Bourne. Okay.
Who actually also still had a good game. If they're listening to us on fantasy.
No, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. They're both Patriots. They're both Patriots. So Kendrick Bourne. That's what I meant.
But
guys, listen to us on fantasy, man. We were dropping gems. I'm telling y'all.
But listen, guys. At some point, I feel like Kyle Shanahan's like a control freak, and it was just Mac Jones out there. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But I feel like, since he's been with the 49ers, he's never had a elite quarterback. So Jimmy Garoppolo gets you the Super Bowl. Somebody he can, control, be in their ear, do this, do that, really manage the game. And he's a great coach. But I feel like in those Super Bowls, both of them against the Chiefs, had he had a great quarterback, he at least could have won one. He needs to get in the quarterback market because even when Brock Purdy comes back, he's average.
But bro, you just paid Brock Purdy all that money.
You're right.
That's the problem. Not supposed to pay that much money though.
And it's just another mistake. Now let's not forget these guys traded up for Trey Lance and he didn't work out. And so that's what I'm saying. These guys that got to evaluate quarterbacks, they come on, they don't know more than some of us. They're just sitting at home watching. Because they probably made another mistake with Purdy. Honestly,
they absolutely made a mistake.
No, I agree. They definitely made a mistake.
But honestly, Thomas, you might be onto something, and I think it might be important for their system. He might just need a quarterback that he can control, because honestly, he's found success in it in all these years. You can't bring somebody elite like Aaron Rodgers into that system because you're not allowed to control a savvy veteran like that. So then there's gonna be discord in the locker room. There's no way you're going to have a team at peace when you do things like that. You need a Brock Purdy. You need Mac Jones. You need Jimmy G. You need people who are going to listen and do exactly what you're going to say, especially when you're an offensive mastermind. You're going to scheme everything for them. They just need to pay attention. You need somebody that's going to pay attention.
Yeah.
Real
quick, but the offense is still good. Defense got to get it together with the 49ers. The offense is good. Defense got to get it together.
Yeah, and honestly, we got this Rams fans in the comment. I just want to say, I think the Rams will coast through. They just got to worry. They got to worry about Seattle. And honestly, with the 49ers losing Fred Warner,
it's a big one.
It's a big deal, man. Honestly, I respect the Rams. I respect Matt Stafford as well. I think I've been consistent with Matt Stafford being a top 5 quarterback. But honestly, we got to talk about putting Baker in the top 5 conversation.
He's already in my top 5.
He's in there. The last 3 years, he leads the league in NFL touchdowns thrown. So he's definitely top 5. This it's so early to be talking about MVP. We're not even at the halfway point, but he's leading it, and hope he gets it.
Stafford in the MVP conversation too.
Nah, take him out. Take him out. It's not real.
Nah, it is.
But Glenn, guys, let me just we're talking about the implications. The Colts are indeed the number 1 team in the AFC. And looking at it on paper, actually is so crazy to me. Is the Colts followed by the Steelers, followed by the Bills, who are yet to play.
Yeah.
And in the NFC is Tampa Bay, followed by Green Bay, followed by the 49ers, who I think are going to fall down the train with this injury. It's going to be really interesting rest of the season, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, wait, the guy in the comments, welcome to the NFC West, fellas. Yeah, the NFC West is the best division in football right now, in my opinion. It's always been top two for a long time. I was talking to a guy at work. I'm like, I mean, when you look at it, the 49ers have been to two Super Bowls in like the last 10 years. The Seahawks had they run up to 2015 with the Legion of Boom, and then why am I shooting a blank? Who's that other team? The Rams. Obviously, they've been in two Super Bowls, won one in the last decade. NFC West ain't no joke. Definitely the best division in football right now.
Hey,
I don't know.
go
I
ahead.
don't know if I agree with that. I'll probably go with the South. Or no, is it the North? Whichever one the Packers are in. That's the
Yeah,
North, right?
why do you think that? I agree. I think the West is better.
Because I think the Bears today will beat the Cardinals.
You sure about that?
With Kyler, yeah.
I don't know about that.
I think so. That's just my take.
And the Vikings look like frauds.
Oh
yeah, I think the Cardinals will beat the Vikings as well.
Yeah, you're actually right. Okay.
Well, listen, the JJ McCarthy Vikings, they would definitely beat. But Carson Wentz, I don't know.
I take it back.
He's looking like somebody these days. And that's another backup quarterback. That's what I'm saying. The strength of a backup, man.
Yeah,
Nah, but honestly, Thomas, you really hit on something about the whole Lamar thing. It actually frustrates me the more I think about it. I don't know why we brought in Cooper Rush. I don't know how the Ravens brought him in. It didn't make any sense. The offense you run. You got to bring a quarterback, a backup quarterback that you could just the system should still translate.
Mm-hmm.
I had problems with Tyler Huntley when he was there too because I didn't feel like it translated so smoothly, but it was better than what Cooper Rush is now. But like, honestly, I thought we should have brought in like somebody like Joe Milton or something like that.
Fair enough.
He went a little high.
Yeah, of course. But I'm just saying, somebody of his like prototype.
Yeah, I got you. But honestly, with the divisions, the AFC West, I was told was supposed to be the best division, and honestly, I'm still going with the NFC West being the best. Honestly,
yeah, I think you guys are right.
Yeah, honestly, and man, unfortunately, AFC North has fallen due to all the injuries.
And the Browns. Now listen, what could have been Baker, Burrow, and Lamar in the same division right now? Even Aaron Rodgers too. What could have been? Could have been definitely the division with the best four quarterbacks.
Yeah.
But blame it on the Browns, bro.
Yeah,
can't get nothing right.
Yeah, I need it's gonna be an exciting season, man. I'm really happy to see how things turn out. Honestly, especially with my Steelers, you know what I'm saying?
We want to get into that game. Is it next? Have we talked about that?
Nah, it's called Adom is hating.
I haven't said nothing. But I know deep down in my heart that it's not real. I remember the same tale last season. Russell Wilson and the moonball.
Bro. Different quarterback.
Glenn is telling me about this moonball. I'm like, Glenn, this guy's not good. It's not
all right, you lying on here now. I never told you anything about the moonball.
I'm a Ravens fan.
You brought that up to me. I never brought it up.
But when I brought it up to you, you're like, oh yeah, it's good. He's doing well, and I'm like, no.
I said he was definitely doing well at that time. But the thing is, the reason why it's not the same is because of how the offense is being run. It's not the offense isn't being run the same way. You could tell there's just more plays in the playbook, and there's more things that like we're using our tight ends more. A lot of 12 personnel. DK Metcalf is like a monster. It's a totally different team, and I'm loving what I'm seeing. Cleveland today, Dylan Gabriel looked pretty bad.
Man, we didn't even talk about the most exciting backup. We were talking about backups. We didn't talk about the most exciting one in all the NFL.
Yeah,
I know who SS.
Yeah.
Is that his nickname? Is that his nickname?
I never
is that what they calling him in Cleveland?
He's not worthy of even being name dropped. He's a third stringer, buddy. But
you said don't say
it. I thought Bailey Zappi was the backup. I was hearing rumors of him.
No, he was supposed to be.
Yeah. I think Stefanski wants to keep his job, so he's not gonna do things to piss off the whole media.
Listen. So let me say this. Glenn mentioned earlier Browns #1 ranked defense. sometimes I'll be disagreeing with the rankings because they don't feel like the number one D. Even
Well, just the stats.
yeah, I know, right? Exactly. Because even the game last week against the Vikings, can y'all get the stop to win the game, and you guys get a passing touchdown scored on y'all? I think that might have been why Greg Newsom got traded. I don't know if it was on him, but yeah, that was sad to see. But they can't do nothing when it matters, and that's why they've never been a true top whatever over the last few years. When people were saying Super Bowl defense, they've never been a true one because when it matters most, they're never clutch at all. And again, Myles Garrett, Aaron Rodgers to my graveyard, 0 sacks today.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he was irrelevant today. I was shocked.
a true front runner. Myles Garrett is a very overrated player. But yeah, the Browns defense, they're cool. They have their moments. I think more so they got a really elite defensive coordinator though, and Jeff Schwartz. I really like Jeff Schwartz. But yeah, no surprise. I mean, the Steelers are back owning the Browns. Y'all slipped up last year, losing that snowball game to them, which basically cost y'all the division. But it's the same old story that it's been for the last 20 years. The Steelers easily beat the Browns.
Yeah, I just want to make it clear real quick. So we got like a AFC North thing going over here. We got Adome is the Ace is the Ravens fan. He's wearing purple, so it's pretty obvious.
The,
And then we got Thomas. He's the Browns fans.
I'm,
Slash
I'm, hey,
slash Baker.
I'm the Cleveland native. Let me tell it. All right, I don't. I'm the Cleveland native. I don't know about the Browns no more. But definitely, I keep up with the Browns and definitely a Baker fan.
Yeah, and I'm the Steeler fan. That's why I'm defending my guys here. And I've been an Aaron Rodgers defender this season because I don't see how anything that goes wrong so far has really been his fault. He's running the offense masterfully.
Doesn't it feel amazing to have Aaron Rodgers? I
It
saw a
does.
throw he made. He was like, and I think it was a DK Metcalf touchdown. I'm like,
Bro,
look at that touch. Look at
the
that
throws
release.
the throws he's making, like it's shocking me. I'm like, is this like every once in a while he throws a glimpse of like the old Aaron Rodgers, and I'm just like, okay, like obviously the issue is he can't run anymore. He gets caught easily.
Yeah,
it's hilarious. But yeah,
All
man,
right, fellas.
It's been great. It's been great, man.
Yeah. Guys, we really love doing this. Just to throw it back up, we're gonna be on fantasy. We're gonna be here Tuesday at 7 p.m. with another special guest. Talk about fantasy. So tune in, guys. Like, share, subscribe.
yeah. What's the weekly schedule looking like? I don't even know y'all days y'all be on other than this day.
This is a great question. Great question. So we go live Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. and then every Sunday night, 11 p.m. during Sunday Night Football.
Yep. So tune in. Honestly, with the Tuesday, we've been dropping gems in fantasy.
Man, I'm telling
you. So a lot of people have been missing it. And then with Thursday, especially this Thursday show, if you watch the last one, I was down bad. This week, I've definitely bounced back on my picks. It's gonna be fun. Tune in 7 p.m. Like you said, 7 p.m. Tuesday and Thursday, 11 p.m. Sunday night. This is gonna be a good week for me, especially coming off the Steelers win. When your team wins, the week just feels good.
Listen, real quick, if I don't beat a Dome in this fantasy matchup right here, I'm down about 12 points. I got the Bills defense to play tomorrow, so I start with 10. I'll be down 2. Hopefully they lock things up, and then he has DeAndre Swift playing, and I have James Cook playing, and it's really gonna come down to that matchup who balls more.
James Cook.
If I lose, my season is over. All right, I'm gonna go to 1-5 like the Ravens type. I can't have that, so pray for me.
James Cook though, that's a good run. That's a good fantasy
baller.
Yeah.
But I appreciate everybody coming. It seems like we had a lot of comments this week. A lot of people chipping in. Continue, man. We want to keep you all part of the conversation. Any questions you have, anything you want to say, we'll interact with the people. So it's been very exciting seeing you guys show up during the week consistently. Subscribe. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok. Obviously, we're here on YouTube Live. So subscribe and come back. We want to continue to have conversations with you guys.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for having me, you guys. Anytime.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, Thomas. We
Oh
appreciate
yeah,
it.
thank you, bro.
Straight out of me.
All right, y'all have a good one.
All right, yeah. See y'all night.